Hey guys, I'm Erin with When in Rome, Georgia, and I am here at Etowah Animal Hospital with Dr. White and Ben Nellenbach. I hope I pronounced that right.
You did.
Okay. And I'm going to let them tell you about their new facility, and we've done a tour of it, and it is gorgeous, and they have been open about 6 weeks, and they're ready for you to come in and bring your pet and take care of you and your pet at the same time. So y'all have grand opening this week. It's on Friday. Grand opening Friday, July 24th from 12 to 3, and the ribbon cutting is at 2. So tell us about the grand opening and what all you have planned.
We have a lot planned. So it started with just doing the ribbon cutting, and then we kind of built from there. So we decided we didn't want it to just be a couple of people and cutting the ribbon. Ben and I really like hosting events, so we decided to make it a community event, let everyone know we're open, and everyone wants to know, what does this place look like inside? So now's your chance. You get to come have tours that day. We also have heard so much about the pinto beans, although neither one of us ever had them. So we talked to Mr. Tim Looney. He gave us his recipe, so we're going to try our hand at the famous pinto beans. So those will be here. We'll have Chick-fil-A, we'll have water slide, bounce house, face painting, some ice cream, popsicles, just all kinds of things. So come out, bring your kids, bring your pet or your dogs, maybe not the cats. It might not be a good idea. We'll have a few popsicles. Everything's first come, first serve. So yeah, we're excited.
Wow.
Live music, balloons,
Yeah.
and raffles and giveaways. And
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I've got
awesome.
a full day planned.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, and the ribbon cutting is at 2.
2. Yep.
And if you've never been to a ribbon cutting, that is such a unique experience. I encourage you to come out and be here during the ribbon cutting because it's just a neat ceremony. It's really short, but it's really special for businesses here in Rome, Georgia, to do the ribbon cutting. Okay, so I'm going to ask them a few questions so we can get to know a little bit more about the background and what they do here. So the history, this is the old Homestead restaurant location and the famous pinto beans. And so I'm going to ask you, so the Homestead restaurant was a legendary spot here in Rome, famous for its pinto beans and community history. What inspired you to choose this specific iconic building for your new animal hospital, and how do you balance preserving that local history while completely transforming it into a state-of-the-art veterinarian facility?
So we were looking for a place, we decided to open our own animal hospital. So we're looking for a place, and we just couldn't find anything. And one of the realtors was like, hey, go check out this restaurant. I was like, what? So we came, and I walked through, and I said, absolutely not. And Ben's like, no, wait, it's perfect. So he comes over here, he measures everything, draws an AutoCAD, designs it all before we even put in an offer. And then we had a market study done, and there's nobody really on this side of town. So we decided there's a need for it, so we decided to go for it. And I thought it was a horrible idea, but just looking at the facility, and then Ben could see the finished part. So his background is obviously in construction, so he could see what it could become. So then he kind of took the lead with the design, and here we are. So
yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful, and from top to bottom, everything is beautiful here. So Dr. White, you've practiced veterinary medicine right here in Rome for over a decade. Now that you've opened Etowah Animal Hospital as an independently owned facility, how does that freedom change the way you're able to care for our community's pets?
Well, I get to do things my way. So that was the biggest thing. I didn't want to work for a corporation, because corporations, you have to do what they say. You have to use the vaccines they say. Whatever they get cheapest is what you have to use, and they dictate how you do things. I want to be able to pick and choose, not necessarily what's cheapest, but what I believe is best for the pets. So that's why it was important to me to be privately owned and stay privately owned, so that I can dictate the care for what I believe is the best care for the patients here.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and what makes Etowah Animal Hospital stand out? From routine checkups to urgent care, you offer a full range of services. For local pet parents looking for a new vet family, what are some of the standout features or unique philosophies that set Etowah Animal Hospital apart?
I think the biggest thing is we take our time with patients. So it's not how many can we see in a day. We want your pets to feel like they're our family too. So if your pet is nervous, we take the time to give them a belly rub or, give them a minute to calm down. It's not just like grab them and let's do as much as we can, as quick as we can. We also believe in explaining why we're doing what we're doing. So we go over estimates before anything's done, just so everyone's on the same page. There's no surprise bills. And we just have a kind of a different approach, more of a family type approach.
Okay.
So.
All right. And so you have a private entrance for pets. Can you tell us about the private entrance that you can use?
Yeah, so it is a private entrance. You can pull right to it. So we can use it if you have like reactive pets, fearful pets, things like that. For euthanasias, just for privacy purposes, we can let you come in, if the room's available. Sick and contagious things, so if we're worried about kennel cough, parvo, things like that we don't won't come in through the hospital, private entrance. We also have a monthly subscription called our Paw Plan. So for $53 a month, you get 4 free office visits a year, so 1 per quarter, free tech visits, priority booking, and you get to use the private entrance. So that's a highlight for some people.
Okay. All right. That's a neat benefit. Okay. And when you created the layout for the facility and the designs, how are you intentional to keep both anxious pets and their owners feeling safe and calm?
Well, having the private entrance was one of the ways that was important to us. So it's not just a back door or kind of an entrance either. You feel like you're walking into your home.
Okay.
So, coming through this door right here. So on the front, but that, I guess, I don't know.
We also have separate areas for cats and dogs. So
Oh,
we have
yeah.
one
Yeah,
exam room that's
Okay.
dedicated to strictly cats, and then in the back for surgeries or they're hospitalized, we have separate areas for dogs and cats so that it decreases both of their stress. And we utilize the Casco well kennels, which are less stressful. They're easier to clean. They're heated. They're tempered glass. So not just a stainless steel box to sit in.
Okay. And I know you pointed out that in the cat room that there's like bird feeders on the outside and they can see out,
Yeah.
and then some
They're
they
in
don't
that
see
window.
out.
Yeah.
So you have it for your specific personalities, I
Yes,
guess would be the
absolutely.
right thing. So, okay. All right. And as a locally owned business, you're officially planting deep roots here on Kingston Road. Now that the grand opening is this Friday, what's your ultimate vision for Etowah Animal Hospital or for how Etowah Animal Hospital will serve and partner with the Rome community in the years to come? Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied.
That's okay. It's very important for us to have, just to be able to serve all of the people here in this community with the absolute best care, and just to become a staple, and rooted into the community itself.
Yeah, we already support the Parks and Rec, some of their stuff.
All their ball fields, the Trout Unlimited with the kids fishing days. And
So it's
women's
important
fishing
to us
days
to
and-
be part of the community and support, people in the community.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, so one more time, the grand opening is this Friday, July 24th from 12 to 3 with the ribbon cutting at 2, and I strongly encourage you to come out and see this beautiful facility and just get to know them. All right, we'll see you later, guys. Bye.